Hey, what's up, everybody? Gosh, I've been missing you guys. It is not the same around Sioux Falls without you guys being gone. The campuses are just dead, and I am missing you guys like crazy. I've been praying for you almost every single day this summer, and so I hope it's been a blast of a summer for you so far. Hey, I just wanted to check in real quick and just give you 2 cents on what God's been doing in my life recently. Man, over the past 3 weeks, I feel like the Lord has just been taking me to the woodshed, showing me just layers and layers of pride in my life and this just kind of superiority attitude that I have. And so nearly every single morning over the past few weeks, I've just been confessing sin and asking Christ to cleanse me of just not loving people and thinking I'm better than other people. And it's been a real challenging time in my heart. But in the midst of that, I had a verse that I wanted to share with you guys. It comes out of Mark chapter 10, verse 45. It says this, Jesus said, "For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and to give his life as a ransom for many." I've been thinking a lot about that word ransom. What does it mean that Jesus gave his life as a ransom for me? And I think the amazing thing that God's been teaching me is that I always think about Jesus just ransoming me from sin, that he set me free from sin, which is amazing. I don't want to downplay that at all. But the word ransom is way richer there. In that a ransom was when someone was going to be set free completely from slavery. So yes, Jesus came to ransom me away from sin, but he also wanted to ransom me away from a purposeless life. He wanted to ransom me away from my addictions I had in college and the hard addictions I still have. He wanted to ransom me away from insecurities or from needing to impress people or ransom me away from the chains of my parents' opinion about my life. I was reading this quote on this word ransom, and the guy who was writing this book said this. He said, "On the day that Jesus said he came to give his life as a ransom for many, ransom was a familiar image in that day. It was the paid price to liberate a slave, a prisoner of war, or a condemned person. A ransom represented the payment of a price required for deliverance from various forms of bondage, captivity, or condemnation that were true in those days." So let me ask you this. Is it good news to know that Jesus wants to liberate you from whatever bondage you're in right now this summer? Or maybe you've been condemning yourself and beating yourself up from a particular area you're failing in over and over again. Know that Jesus came to ransom you from away from that sin or that condemnation. What else did it mention? Areas of captivity. Maybe there's a particular area of your life that you just go, I can't see this area change. I'm always kind of being captive to it. And you know that the Son of Man came to give his life as a ransom for you. And so I've needed Jesus all summer to be ransoming me from my pride and from thinking I'm superior and from actually not loving students and loving the people that I want to care so much about. And so that's a huge thing, just that the Lord's been doing in my life this summer. So I want to share that with you. And I don't know where you're at in terms of your walk with the Lord this summer, but I do know that wherever you're at, he wants to meet you. He longs to spend time with you and wants to pour his lavish grace and love on you. And so what I did is in the email that I just sent you, I actually put a thing called 15 Days of Growing Closer to God. And so if you've kind of stalled out in your relationship with your relationship with the Lord this summer, know that you're not alone. There are probably many of us who are struggling in our walks with the Lord right now. And so why don't you jump on that 15 days of walking with the Lord and growing closer to him. Like I said, it's a resource at the end of that email. I feel like the other thing I want to share with you is that as I think about this idea of Jesus ransoming us, it's just to be reminded that the Christian life is not about what you do for God. It's not. The Christian life is far more about what God is doing in you and through you than it ever is about your own effort. And so know that God wants to produce Christ's life inside of you today. And again, I don't know how that hits you, but that thought is hitting me. The Christian life is not primarily about what we do for God, but it's about what God does in and through us. And so know that I love you a ton. I'm missing you this summer. I want to keep praying for you. If there's specific ways I can pray for you, respond to my email. And other than that, know that we are almost exactly 2 months away from Gear Up when we'll all be back together at Camp Lacodia. So again, it's August 15th through the 17th. A Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you haven't already made plans to attend that Gear Up, start making plans to attend now. But But more than anything, I just wanted to send you a quick video to tell you I love you, I'm praying for you, and just want to invest in your walk with the Lord this summer. So have a great one. I miss you guys and hope you're doing well.